Some people say cats are mysterious, aloof, even distant. But the truth is, cats just speak in a quieter language. A language made of soft glances, silent loyalty, and tiny rituals that only a few get to witness. If you've ever had a cat press their warm little body against yours on a cold night, or follow you into every room like your quiet little guardian, then you already know. They may not shout their love, but oh how deeply they feel it. There are things cats will only do for the humans they hold closest to their heart. Things rooted not just in comfort, but in trust, belonging, and something much more rare, true feline love. If your cat has done even one of these, then congratulations. You've become more than just their human. You've become home. Let's explore those sacred signs. One soft paw print at a time. 1. They turn their back to you, a silent act of trust. It doesn't look like affection. In fact, it might feel a little rude. Your cat hops onto the couch, circles once and settles down, with their back toward you. No eye contact. No headbutts. Just the back. But don't mistake this for distance. To a cat, turning their back isn't rejection. It's one of the purest signs of comfort and trust. In the wild, a cat's spine is their most vulnerable area. It's the first place a predator might strike. Which is why cats are always watching, always scanning. Unless they are with someone they feel completely safe around. When your cat turns away from you, what they're really doing is lowering every wall they've ever had. They're telling you, you are not a threat. I can rest now. Think of it like a feline trust fall. They could have chosen any position. But they chose this one, exposing the very part they instinctively protect. Because you are the exception. It's not distance. It's peace. And in their own quiet way, it's love. A little moment, a big message. Have you ever had your cat sleep at your feet? Their back curled against your leg, tail flicking gently in rhythm with their dreams? That's not just a nap. That's trust curled into a ball. That's love in the language only cats know how to speak. 2. They block your path not to frustrate you but to reach you. You're walking through the hallway, maybe rushing to the kitchen or off to the bathroom. And suddenly, flop. Your cat drops right in front of your feet like a furry speed bump. You stop. You sigh. Maybe even roll your eyes. But beneath that theatrical plop is something soft, something real. A craving for connection. Cats don't block the paths of people they don't care about. They're not trying to inconvenience you. They're trying to connect with you. It's their way of saying, slow down. Look at me. I miss you. You see, cats can be subtle with their affections. But when it comes to their favorite human, they're not afraid to be a little dramatic. That body flop across the hallway? That's a performance just for you. It's their love language translated into movement. A physical request for eye contact, a pet, or just presence. So the next time you find your cat sprawled across your path, try not to step around them too quickly. Kneel down. Look into their eyes. Let them know they've been seen. Because to your cat, that moment matters. Why only for their favorite human? Because it's vulnerable. Because it risks being ignored. And your cat wouldn't risk that with someone they didn't love. They flop in front of you. Because they know you'll stop. And maybe, just maybe, you'll reach down and whisper, there you are. I missed you too. 3. They scratch the furniture near you, claiming you in their own way. It's one of the more frustrating things they do. You finally get a moment to rest. And scritch scratch scritch, your cat is going to town on the edge of the couch. But what if I told you, they're not just sharpening their claws? Cats have scent glands in their paws. When they scratch, they're marking their territory with both physical marks and pheromones. And when they choose to scratch something near you, that's not random. It's intentional. It's affectionate. It's their way of saying, this is my space, and you are part of it. You see, they can't exactly scratch you. Not without causing harm. So instead they scratch beside you. They mark the space you're in. They're not just claiming a couch. They're claiming a moment. A bubble of space where you and they exist together. Think of it like love graffiti. It's their version of writing, I was here, and so were you. Right next to where you sit. Right near where your scent lives. It's messy. It's inconvenient. But it's full of meaning. Like a wildflower growing out of a crack in the sidewalk. Chaotic, beautiful, and utterly alive. So the next time they scratch that same corner, maybe smile a little. Because it means you're part of their world. For they follow you from room to room, just to be near your light. You're not holding food. You're not carrying toys. You're just walking. And yet behind you, soft paw steps. A quiet little shadow, always a few feet away. Watching. Waiting. Following. What? Because they don't need anything. They just need you. This is perhaps one of the most powerful ways a cat shows love. Not because they want, but because they cherish. You might be folding laundry, typing an email, just going through your day, and there they are, like a furry moon orbiting your heart. They don't need to sit in your lap. Sometimes being in the same room is enough. It's not about attention. It's about presence. They're saying, "Where you are, I feel calm." And isn't that the kind of love we all dream of? Unlike dogs, cats don't follow everyone. They're selective, intentional. If your cat follows you without any request, without any meows or demands, just quiet companionship, you've become their favorite place in the world. And that's no small thing. 5. They bring you gifts, strange, gross, beautiful. Sometimes it's a dead bug. Sometimes a mouse. Other times it's just a sock you forgot you even owned. And while your first reaction might be, "Oh no, not again," what your cat sees is something entirely different. To them, they've brought you treasure. A token. An offering. Because in the wild, when a cat brings something to another, it's not random. It's nurturing. It's what a mother cat does for her kittens. What bonded cats do for each other. So when your cat gently places a dead leaf at your feet, or drops a toy beside your bed while you sleep, they're doing what their instinct tells them. I care about you. I want to provide. I want to share. They're not thinking, will this gross them out? They're thinking, this is mine. And now it's yours. Because you matter to me. It's not the gift, it's the gesture. It may not be chocolates. It may not be roses. But in the strange, beautiful way of the feline heart, a mouse is love. A toy is tenderness. A crinkled feather is a piece of their world, placed gently at your feet. They are trying to speak your language, through the only one they know. So even if your first instinct is to scream or cringe or run for the paper towels, try, if only for a moment, to see it the way they do, as love. Messy, awkward, and oh so real. Bonus sign, they gently put their paw on you without a sound. This one is rare. So quiet, you might miss it, but when it happens, it stays with you. Maybe you're lying on the couch after a long day, your energy low, your heart a little heavy, and then, you feel it. A single paw resting gently on your hand, your arm, your chest. Not needing, not reaching, just resting. No meow, no demand, only presence. This is the cat's equivalent of a hug, a moment of shared stillness, a touch not meant to take but to give. They are telling you without words, I'm here. And I know you are too. Have you felt it? That quiet little paw, like the world pausing for just a second, reminding you that you're not alone. It's not something they do often, not something they offer to just anyone, but if they've ever done it for you, you'll never forget how it felt. Because in that instant, everything soft and sacred between you and your cat is held in the space between two hearts and one tiny paw. Final reflection, you are more than their human. In the end, it's not about the gifts, or the scratches, or the way they stare at you from across the room like you're a puzzle they've finally solved. It's about what lies beneath it all. A bond that doesn't need loud expressions. A trust that was never forced. A love that is quiet, but unshakable. Cats don't love everyone. They don't follow just anyone. And they certainly don't give their heart without choosing carefully. So if your cat flops in your path, if they turn their back toward you, if they curl at your feet at night like you're their sanctuary, then you are more than their caretaker, more than their provider. You are their favorite, their safe place, their person. And that is the most beautiful thing a cat can ever offer. Call to action. If this video helped you see your cat in a new light, if even one moment made you smile, breathe a little deeper, or whisper I love you to your sleeping fluff ball, then join our Meowsphere family. Like, subscribe, and let's keep learning to love, not just better, but softer. In the comments, tell us, what's the one little thing your cat does that makes you feel chosen? We read every story, and sometimes we feature a few in our next video. Until next time, remember, you don't need to be perfect, you just need to be present. Because to your cat, your heart is already enough, and you are already home.